Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. So, in today's video, we're looking at the week of February 1st through 7th, 2026 for all the fire signs. So, that would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So, let's see what's going on for all you fire signs for this upcoming week. And as usual, please hit that like button so that you this will go out to other fire signs that need to see it, and it also helps the channel to grow and gets it out to more people. So I appreciate if you hit that like button, and please hit subscribe if you haven't already so that you'll get future videos I put out. And as always, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. So let's see what's going on for this upcoming week for all you fire signs out there. So let's see what's going on. What is the energy for fire signs for the week of February 1st through 7th, 2026? What is the energy for the fire signs? All right, let's see what's going on for this upcoming week. All right, we got the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Cups, the Chariot, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Star. Okay, so coming into this week, fire signs, you're definitely moving forward, and the divine is kind of helping you on this. You're moving forward with something and I feel like it's been stagnant for a while, like you've been kind of stuck in the same place for a while, and now it's time for you to move forward. So you might already be out of that stuck energy moving forward. If not, it's like happening now, but it's like it's time for you to move forward. And like the divine is kind of guiding you on this and helping you move forward. And that's in a past position. So in the current energy, fire signs, there's a offer coming in for you. Now, this offer has been a long time coming, so it's taken a while to get to you. And it's a nice, decent offer, nice, tangible offer coming in. And that might be why you've been kind of like stuck in the same spot for a while, is because it took a while for this to come in for you. But now things are shifting and things are going to start moving forward. But this offer is coming in and you're kind of thinking about what you want to do with it. There's a little bit of confusion, maybe some procrastination. That could be what was going on and why you were kind of stuck in the same place for a while, is maybe you were procrastinating, thinking about what you wanted to do. But it's like, I feel more like this is more confusion because this is the current energy. These two are the current energy, and you've got this other card too, which I'll talk about in a second. But these are your current energy. So I feel like this offer is just now coming in. And so there's a level of confusion. And there could have been some procrastination, as like maybe you saw the offer coming. It's very possible that you kind of saw it coming, or you had intuitively you felt it was coming. And there was a little bit of procrastination there, especially, and I'm hearing like, especially if this was like a big life change for you. Like if this offer is really going to shake things up in your life and really gonna kind of, change things up for you, there might be a level of fear with that change, and that could be like you were procrastinating out of fear. That could be for some of you. Or it could just be confusion, like, you get this offer and you're not quite sure what to do. But you're definitely gonna be doing some strategic planning and looking at it. Like, you're, gonna really be thinking about it, strategically plan as you're preparing to get out of that stagnant energy and move forward. You're gonna be kind of figuring it out. Now, it could be like if it's procrastination, you finally kind of make a decision, you move forward with it. But there's definitely a lot of planning that you're doing, fire signs, as you move forward with this. Like, you're really thinking about what you wanna do, you're really planning, but this offer coming in is going to kind of help you move forward, get out of that stagnant energy. But it's like you got to plan for it. Like the offer's coming in, but there's a level of strategic planning that comes with it to really get where you want to go with it. So it's like, it's not like just an offer falls on your lap. It could be it falls on your lap, but it's going to involve some planning and, for you to make everything work out. So in the near future, I've got you for this. You got the 5 of Pentacles. So there's definitely like some loss or change happening. And I feel like whatever this offer is, what I just said a couple minutes ago, it's going to invoke some big change in your life. And it's going to kind of flip. I'm hearing it's going to flip your life upside down. And it's going to be kind of a struggle at first because of the changes. It's going to cause a major life change for you. And I think there was a lot of like confusion if you wanted to do that or not. But this is a wish come true for you. Like this opportunity coming in, this offer coming in is a wish come true for you. So even though you might be a little afraid about like turning your life upside down and these major changes coming in for you, it's going to end up being for your betterment. But in the near future, because this hasn't happened yet, it's coming. So in the near future, like you might feel like you might feel, like you're gonna have to lose some things to get what you want. It's like there's gonna be some loss involved, is what I'm hearing. So it's like if it totally flips your life upside down, for the better, so to speak, there's gonna be some loss. So maybe like, you have to leave a relationship or a relationship's ending, but it's like time for the relationship to end. It's going to be a loss, but it's what you want. So you have to go through that loss to get what you want. That's just an example. So there is going to be your life is going to get upturned. There is going to be some loss involved in this, but it's going to be what you're wishing for. It's going to help bring in what you're wishing for. And you're just going to have to plan out for it. Like, this loss is going to happen. So you're like going to strategically plan around it. But the cards I have for you for advice from the universe, this one's really interesting. I've got the star card here, and she's pouring water out of the cup. If you can see, I don't know if you can see water coming out. But I definitely feel like with this star card that, this is a wish coming true for you. This offer is coming in. It's going to help you get out of stagnant energy. It's going to help you move forward. And I do feel like it's divinely guided, not just by the divine, but like, off-worlders, higher dimensionals, your spirit team. It's like they're all helping this to happen. Like it's meant to happen for you, and you're meant to get out of that old situation. Because I feel like whatever you're losing, whatever you're going to lose in the near future because of this opportunity or this offer, it's going to be for your good. It's going to be for your betterment that loss happens, is what I'm trying to say. And you're like your spirit team, the divine, they're all kind of helping you and guiding you through your intuition. So you've been doing kind of a lot of, and I feel it goes along with this confusion and strategic planning. You've been doing a lot of like soul searching, trying to follow your intuition, kind of like spending time alone to really think about what you want to do with this. Because it's not an easy decision for you. That's why you've been kind of in this confusion, maybe procrastination stage, because it's been a very tough decision for you and it's been hard. So you've really had to kind of go within to find out what you want to do and follow your inner knowing and follow your light. So you've been spending some time probably maybe in solitude or just spending some time alone to really think about it. But you definitely, also you're thinking about how you want to move forward with this and get through the loss that's going to happen and move forward, with what your wish is, finally moving forward. So I think for majority of you, this is kind of a love situation where, you've been thinking about leaving this situation for quite some time. And it's like it's not a good relationship anymore. Like it's outlived its usefulness. You're no longer in alignment, and you can feel that pull, like it's time to leave. The contract is over, so to speak, with this person. You've learned what you were meant to learn from them, and now it's time to move forward. And you've been hesitant about it. You've been thinking about it. You've been feeling stuck, but you want to move forward, but you've been kind of feeling stuck because there's been a level of confusion, like, do I really want to do this? It's going to really change and uproot my life if I end this relationship. It's going to, do I really want to do that? And you want to strategically plan. But I feel like this offer kind of comes in and it helps if this is your situation and you're resonating with what I'm saying about it being a relationship. It's like some kind of offer, and it could be like a tangible offer financially, like maybe you get a different job offer making more money or something like that, where it's going to help you to leave this situation. So then you're like, okay, so now it's like you're thinking through the confusion, strategically planning, but it's like intuitively, that it's time to leave this relationship. Like, you know it down deep inside that it's time to leave. And your wish is to leave. And your spirit team, they're like supporting you with this decision. It's time to leave. And there's going to be a loss, if you go forward with leaving this relationship. But down the road, it's going to be for the better. Like, there might be an immediate loss, but it's going to be for your best interest that you leave down the road. And that's what I feel is probably for majority of you. At least that's one situation that's coming to, downloading to me about it. But I feel like, it's really interesting is that coming up tomorrow is going to be the astrology report for February that I did. And there's a lot in there about major life change. Like on the 13th of February, Saturn goes into Aries. And it's going to be there till 2028. And it's really going to like a lot of us, it's going to flip our lives upside down because it's going to really push us to be independent, push us to like move forward with initiatives, push us to move forward with getting things done, especially with it being in Aries. So, it's really interesting that this is coming out in the cards because it goes along with the research I did in the astrology for February. And I feel like a lot of people in general, like in 2026, I feel like a lot of people's lives are going to kind of get upended, but upended for the better, if that makes sense. Like, letting go of old attachments that are toxic or no longer in alignment with you. And, whether it's relationships or careers or whatever, but I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of that shift in like upending of lives going on, but for the better. And it's just interesting because, the astrology for February is kind of backing that up, what I'm seeing in the cards right here for you, fire signs. So so that's just really interesting. So it looks like you've got some big things coming up in your life, but just remember that, it's all for the better. It's like this wish is coming in for you, and the divine and your spirit guides are going to be there to support you. You just need to like have faith in that while you're going through this loss, you know. But I think you're going to take it with stride because you've already kind of thought through this. You've already kind of gone through the confusion, the strategic planning, thinking things through. So there's going to be a loss with it, with moving forward with this decision, like you're expecting it. So I feel like everything's going to be okay. Like it might be a little rough in the near future at first, but it's all going to work out in your best interest is what I'm trying to say. So that's what I have for you, fire signs. I hope you enjoyed the reading and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.